Disclaimer: this video may contain content that might not be suitable for children. Parental guidance is advised. Thank you. Prudence. Now, someone would actually, about tact. That angel is definitely not, does not represent prudence. Assuming that's why I think prudence is right. I don't think I am. Hello everyone, Young Q here, and welcome back to Bayonetta. Service up! Oh, come on, really? Ah! Cowabunga! Do any surfers actually say that nowadays? A lot of things I don't know whether they actually say that. Then again, I never go surfing, so I wouldn't know. No. Really? Oh, come on! They just pop out of nowhere! How am I supposed to dodge that? Then again, this guy's the same too, so. Smash. Okay. Okay. Well, at least they actually allow me to focus on the actual enemy, so there's that. Come on. Apparently both the Lumen Sages and Witches, they have to do sexy dances to summon their respective pantheon. It's pretty hilarious when you think about it. Alright, come on. Oh, come on, really? Let's try this again. Come on, come on. Come on, give mommy a kiss. I never noticed last time, but the music has a choir. It's an orchestra choir. Come on, baby! I died. I never died this badly before in this game, in this stage, but then again, everything is taking a lot of damage. Then again, you take a lot of damage on hard mode. Worse than Son of Sparta. Where's the? Oh man, I'm having like PTSD flashbacks from Dante Must Die. Like anybody who's played Devil May Cry games would actually know. Oh man, the amount of damage you take in Dante Must Die mode is ludicrous. Like, you see that? Yeah, that would actually take out the whole whole of that health bar, along with like another small chunk, along with the same amount that's just been taken out on the second health bar. Yeah, you can take a lot of hits in Dante Must Die mode. Like the amount of hits you're not allowed to take is insane. They weren't kidding when they say you must be stylish in that mode. Because not only do the enemies hit hard, but you do pittance amount of damage. Especially when you go into Devil Trigger. Like you can't even hurt your enemies. You can't even hurt your really hurt your enemies. You're gonna be doing scratch damage the entire way. And then you will see those players that actually are really good in Devil May Cry and beat Dante Must Die mode like it's nothing. Like they beat the entire level like it's nothing. Like I've seen people fight Virgil, fight every single boss in Devil May Cry 3, 4, and 5 in Dante Must Die mode. Like they made it look easy. Like they made it look really easy, but it's not. It's definitely not. Especially in Devil May Cry 5, the final boss, oh my goodness. You fight the final boss, I mean, the game has been out for quite a while, so you actually don't know. So if you don't know who the final boss is by now, you're definitely missing out. But yeah, the final boss in that game. Oh come on, I dodged that! Like the final boss in Devil May Cry 5, because of the fact that you get to change your loadout once you beat the game, and you get to actually take out any weapons that you don't want. There have been players who actually did a bodyguard ring run for Dante. So you actually see them just use Royal Guard. They block and then just Royal Release. And the most ridiculous ones are those that just, you know, that they can block. They block so well. They have enough time to actually just ignore the boss and just taunt. I didn't even have time to actually, you know, attack, let alone taunt. Of course, the most insane ones are those that actually they know every single moveset for Dante, so they just you know do stuff like so they do crazy stuff like burnouts. They just burn face, just taunting, and then they don't even, most of the time when the boss is just, you know, not doing anything, so they actually have an opportunity to attack. They took that opportunity to just taunt. And that's it. They just taunt and that's it. They don't even you know go and kill or anything. They just stand there, laugh at them, saying, "Ah, you couldn't even hurt me." So So yeah, it actually just shows how much better they are at the game than than every other player. Of course, a lot of that is just practice. You really have to practice. You want to, you really want to get good at the game. And you actually play as Dante. It just shows. Actually, the funniest thing, it actually shows the difference between the Sons of Spartas. Like if you play as Dante, you actually you have to make full use of slowdown. You need to actually dodge. You need to guard. You need to etc. But at the same time, you're just making fun of the enemy. You just do everything as stylish as possible. But when you actually play as Virgil, the boss fights last less than 5 minutes. Dante, the average playtime for Dante is like around 10 minutes in Dante Must Die mode. Actually, no, depending on the bosses, but the average time is around 5 minutes. But for Virgil, the whole thing is over in less than 2 minutes. So you can actually you can definitely tell the difference between the two Sons of Spartas. Son of Sparta. I mean, not sons of Sparta. So it's only one Sparta. So yeah, you can definitely tell the difference between them. Woohoo! So you actually, despite the fact that typically, so in Devil May Cry 3, you only have like 3 weapons for Virgil. You have Yamato, the Sparta, the Force Edge, and Beowulf. And you actually do it all right. You can actually beat bosses in less than 5 minutes, regardless of the difficulty. Regardless of the I knocked my earpiece off. Regardless of the difficulty. Typical. And the whole thing can be over in like 5 minutes. At the longest. Excuse me. But if you play as Dante, the boss fights tend to take a while. They take like 8 to 10 minutes. But that's mostly because Dante, he just screws around. You can actually tell the difference. It actually fits that personality. Dante is the jokish guy. He tends to screw around, troll his enemies, and all that. You can definitely tell that in his play style. Virgil is the serious of the two. He is methodical. He finishes his battles fast, quick and fast, like no nonsense. Yet you can tell the visual. Yet, despite that, Dante is considered the strongest of the two because he, despite the fact that he tends to be cool jokester, he just screw around. He knows when to get serious, and like there's a strong difference between Dante and Virgil. But Dante, he screws around. He may screw around, but he knows when to actually, get serious. He knows that what he's supposed to actually, like, he knows when not to screw around. But Virgil, he's always taking things seriously. But then when things doesn't go his way, he has to, get tunnel vision. You can actually tell, in Devil May Cry 3, he gets pissed. Like he just starts spamming his attack rather than unlike Dante. When he gets pissed, he's more focused. He doesn't spam his attacks. He just stops taunting, and it actually shows. Like if you actually play as super serious, you actually see those players that actually play as super serious Dante. It actually shows that, yeah, when Dante is no longer joking around, no longer taunting, making fun of you, shit's getting real. Oh, come on. Really? How many... Go? Come on. Yeah! We did it! It runs damage, but I don't care. Yeah, so despite the fact that he just zooms around, if he actually gets serious, you know that he ate. He actually shows that, hey, and he actually does finishes things really quickly and such. He's no longer screwing around. He's not no longer playing games. He's, you know, he's just killing you at this point. Meanwhile, Virgil, oh come on, I'm talking here. In contrast, Virgil, when he's in, because he's always serious. When it's time to actually, you know, when things doesn't go his way, he just attacks more ferocious. He doesn't stop to consider the consequences and all that stuff. He just wants that enemy. He just wants his opponent dead, and which causes him to get more reckless. And that's the thing with fights. The person who's less reckless. It's not that you can't win fights when you're reckless and stuff. Some people's fighting styles are based on being, you know, going straight ahead, going in balls first. The thing is that you need to know when to dodge. You need to be able to dodge. You need to be able to, you know, avoid the attacks, not just take. And the thing about Virgil, he just takes it instead of, you know. Come on! Like what I'm doing now is, you see, I'm being reckless. I no longer care. And when you no longer care, you become you do become dangerous. But you're also a danger to yourself, because, you know, the enemies can easily just get through your guard and then attack you and such. That was really combat theory. And that can be rather dangerous in fights. Whereas the one who's actually doing the cold, knowing when to strike, when not to strike, they tend to actually be more dangerous, because, hey, they are taking the fight seriously. At the same time, they are taking the fight. They know where to hit, where you hurt them the most. And as you can tell, I'm talking out of my ass. But yeah, the Virgil is definitely while Virgil tends to be touted as Dante's equal. Don't forget, he lost. Well, he did win the first canonical fight with Dante, you know, in DMC3. We must remember, Virgil definitely has his Virgil has his double trigger by now. If you actually see played the Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, you beat the game with Virgil, and then you look at and then at the enemy's ending, you see that his shadow is the demon shadow. It's the demonic shadow rather than the usual shadow that Dante has. It's meant to symbolize that Virgil has chosen his demon heritage, his demon heritage than his human heritage. But the thing is, he already has his double trigger then. I mean, the fights in 4 isn't canonical, but we can actually assume that the broadsword, the port's edge he has can be, you know, just a powerful demon sword, powerful sword. Doesn't have to be a demon sword, just a sword in general. While the Beowulf he has can be just gauntlets. I mean, he always has Yamatos. He always has Yamatos. So we can assume that he's fighting with a major advantage, like double trigger and all that. So that means he can actually tap into whatever he wants. And yes, he never actually tapped into it during his fight with Dante, but if you think about it, Dante got stronger, way stronger when he actually gained his double trigger. But you actually saw the cutscenes after he awakens his double trigger. He actually knocked his fist onto a statue, and when it blew up, he was completely surprised at the fact that he managed to blow up the statue and he knows he's strong. He's not strong, but he knows that he's not that strong. So when he awakens double trigger, it shows that, hey, he's stronger than he was before. Way stronger. So that actually gives credence that Dante has always been stronger than Virgil, no matter what. Because it's shown in because by the second fight they said that they're basically equal, but they never actually finished that fight because it's supposed to end in a draw. But every time the second fight comes along in the Devil May Cry 1, Devil May Cry 3, and spoiler, Devil May Cry 5, the fight never actually gets the chance to finish on the second and third. Something always gets in the way. So in those, okay, something is okay now. So something always happens for them to actually cause Dante to not do not actually consider a win. It actually causes him to be a draw, but it's a forced draw because it's a draw by default because neither side actually managed to finish it. And as you can see in the third game, as you can see that despite it being a draw, oh come on! Dante was actually fighting in a disadvantage. Again, still in a disadvantage. He has to go through the entire tower. Virgil was just resting in that stupid room running to deal with any of the demons in there. Around the place. Yes, granted he did fight Beowulf, but Dante has already weakened Beowulf for him. Dante has already weakened Beowulf for him, so it still doesn't count. Of course I died. So regardless, Virgil has went through the entire tower without having to fight anyone, so he's fresh. He is rested, as opposed to Dante, who has to fight through an entire gauntlet of enemies, and the shit would have been tired. So every time, the entire time, Dante has been fighting with a disadvantage every time. Even in Devil May Cry 1, he has been fighting with a disadvantage. Don't forget, he has throughout the entire Malay Island excursion, he has been he has gone through the entire thing in a day. So, and by that point, he has fought Phantom. He's just finished fighting Phantom. Phantom was strong. You know, Dante wasn't. They haven't actually shown the full crazy stuff Dante can actually pull off compared to 3. So we have no idea how powerful Phantom Dude is. Not mentioning he managed to beat Griffin at the end of the day, so it doesn't even matter. I hope they actually remake the first. Just like I really see how the new how we will actually be like with how would actually be like with, you know, the style switching and all that. So anyway, yeah. So the whole we can think that the whole Malay the whole of Devil May Cry 1 took place in the same day. I lost again. So we assume that it all took place in the same day. That means every time the first fight, Dante has never fought Virgil fresh. He was already done something that has actually exhausted him. That would have actually exhausted him. So Dante has to fight like armies of demons, has to fight a bunch of powerful boss demons and such. Virgil doesn't. Virgil is always at. Dante is the one always come to him, not the other way around. And then in Malay Island, he's working for Mundus, so he doesn't have. So Virgil, as Nello Angelo, doesn't have to fight anything. So the whole time he's regressing. So he's always fresh. The first fight, Virgil is always fresh. So he's always fighting an advantage. Even Devil May Cry 5 as Urizen, Virgil is fighting Dante in a fresh state. Dante has just gone through an entire gauntlet of demons. So with that in mind, it just shows that despite the fact that he managed to put up a good fight against Virgil, he's fighting in a major disadvantage. Making him definitely stronger than the other son as well. And to get further, but the second fight, you know, the same circumstances had happened again. And this time, circumstance always happens to cause us the fight to become for the second fight to be invalid. like completely valid. First game, I can't remember what caused the fight to be delayed. The second because it to be turned to a draw in the second game. I think he just ran away, but it's still a draw. And the third game, lady butted in, so it became draw. And in the fourth game, and in the fifth game, Urizen had to go deal with something else. So the entire time, it's been a draw. And by the third fight, in the third fight, Dante decided, you know what, screw this, and then decides to take the fight completely super seriously. He beats Nelangelo. He beat Virgil. He beat Urizen despite the fact that he got major power up. And he could have won that final fight in Devil May Cry 5 against Virgil if Nero hasn't stepped in. So regardless, no matter what, Dante is and has always been the stronger of the two. Not to mention, Virgil has cheated his way. Nerangel, he has to get power. He gets some power up from Mundus. Devil May Cry 3, he has equipped the Force Edge, and for some reason he can DT that. Dante can't do DT with the Force Edge. I don't know why, but he can. And by Devil May Cry 5, he ate that apple that gave him a massive power boost. Dante has again, and despite the fact that Dante's got managed to absorb the Sparta, he's always been strong even without the Sparta. So if anything, he just awakened to his true ability. That makes him way stronger than Virgil, because he doesn't need to actually do here. Everything he does is natural power-ups. That makes him the stronger twin. But hey, that's just a theory. Nah, not really. I'm just spouting out facts. I'm just spouting out my opinions on that. Well, no, I'm spouting out facts. It's not an opinion. It's actually facts. So yeah, there's that. But let's hear what your thoughts on. Because we're already done with this, so we're gonna have to end the video. So yeah, I've been talking non-stop about Devil May Cry. Hey, what do you know? This is Bayonetta. It's supposedly set in the same universe as Devil May Cry. Supposedly. Who knows? Anyway, that's it for now. Next time we'll go through the Tower of Truth, and then we'll fight Peacock Man. And then I'll have to climb the epilogue as its own episode. And then we'll actually look through all the extra stuff in that episode as well. But that's for the next videos. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, press the like button and subscribe if you happen, so you know when the next video will come out. And in the comments below, write down what you think of my thoughts on how Dante is definitely the stronger twin among the Sons of Sparta. So write down your thoughts in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next video.